Have you ever wondered how survivors die in DBD? I'm no doctor, but let me break down the Wraiths Mori for you. Savage! Let's begin.
Alright, so let's break it down. You might be thinking to yourself, I just watched the same Mori twice, and while there are a lot of similarities between the two, there's actually one key difference I want to point out here. The Trapper stands above his victim, while the Wraith actually stands next to them and swings across the back. And this change in angle actually makes a pretty big difference. See, when the blade travels along the ribs instead of crashing into them, it has a much higher chance of slipping between them. This means a higher chance of slicing into those intercostal veins, causing mass bleeding outside and inside the chest, right? You get that hemothorax, the blood buildup in the chest cavity. You also have a greater chance of that blade striking a lung, creating a pneumothorax or a collapsed lung, a tension pneumothorax, right? So whereas the Trapper is more brutal, crushing power, the Wraiths is actually more surgical because you're getting a lot more damage in between the ribs, right? Avoiding that natural protection that we all have for our chest. He's also coming down across the back a lot more, which means he has a greater chance of crushing and breaking vertebrae, which means a greater chance of paralysis, even more injuries leading towards death, right? So while the Wraith might not strike the back as much as the Trapper, he does it in such a way that I would argue is more lethal and will probably kill the victim slightly quicker than the Trapper.